Alright, away we go, right? No donut cam tonight, I guess. No donut. Roads are mostly clear. So I've tried to shoot a bunch of videos and I've kind of forgotten what I've discussed. I'm getting old. Yeah. So I was talking about, I talked about my dog. I remember talking about my dog. Got him back from the crematorium. And been looking for a suitable urn or casket or something for his ashes. Want to go with something, maybe something we can get somebody to make, or I don't know, something special. He was special. I just never bought into any of that, you know, what happens after death. You're dead and it doesn't matter. But when it happens to your dog, you sure rethink things. So I wanted to have him close by, and I had him cremated with one of his favorite toys and a bunch of Brussels sprouts because he loved Brussels sprouts. Say Brussels sprouts around him and he would get excited. They were his favorite snack. You know, granted, he would eat just about anything, but he really enjoyed Brussels sprouts. So I sent him with some of those and a picture of him with his family. Picture of all of us together. Just so he remembers. And actually, yesterday was the first day in a week that I haven't cried. And coming pretty close right now. Get back to what I was originally wanting to talk about in my third video. I don't know, once I go through and look at what I've recorded in the past couple of days, this might be my third video, fourth, fifth, I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to put up there, but I've been an entrepreneur for, I guess, technically 19 years. I tell people 20 years because it's fucking 19 years. 20 years sounds a lot better. I don't embellish on a lot of things. This is one of them. I incorporated my first business in I think it was late 1998, and I shut my last business down in January of 2018. Technically, the business is still intact and running and has a bank account and still incorporated, but we've ceased operations. So, you know, it's fucking close enough to 20 years, alright? 20 years. And 14 of those years solid in this city. I had a retail store, had a legit business in one of the highest rent commercial business parks around. You know, I was legit. I was well respected. I was never, I never made it big, but I did business with a lot of big people. because I got the reputation of a guy who does good, honest work, and I stand behind what I say. Under promise and over deliver maybe a little bit, but that was important to me because I looked at my business as basically putting my name out there, my name, limited, corporation, whatever, and my reputation, and I knew that regardless how the business went, my name was always going to be attached to that. And you know, to this day, I would take my worst transaction with my worst customer and let you judge me on it. You know, ideally taking a random 5 customers, or my last, you know, even my worst 5, and or 10, or however many. Even with my worst customers, I would not, you know, I would not be afraid to be judged on what they had to say, assuming that they were reasonably honest. You know, I've made some bad deals, made some bad decisions, and not everybody has always been 100% happy, but pretty damn near. And like I say, you know, if you wanted references, I would say call the 5 people that were most disappointed in me, and I would be absolutely okay with you judging me on that. That's just the way that I wanted to do things. And while it didn't serve me well in making money in business, it did serve me well in making connections with people, which is, you know, going into business is the absolute worst possible and most expensive way you can imagine to network with people, but, you know, that's my MO. So in all these years of business, my peers, fellow business people, you know, developers, business owners, landlords, government agencies, I met some good people, but I never really, you know, I'm not in touch with very many of them. I've been out of business for a year. Not really in touch with many of them. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to call any of them up for any reason, but we never stayed close. It wasn't until I started spending time with the addicted community that I started to find people who were really, in my opinion, really worth knowing. And, you know, I was not expecting that. But there's a lot of damn good people out there suffering alongside you and I. I'm home. That's all I got for this video. If you want to hear more, drop something in the comments. If you want to hear something different, whatever, basically, whatever you want, drop something in the comments, because then I know somebody's actually fucking listening. So, if you don't, eventually I will stop doing these videos because I feel like an idiot talking to myself. But bye for now. Try again tomorrow.